we're going to work on editing an emoji. So please know that this assignment is in two locations. In Canvas, you are going to click on your class. In this case, it's our My Web Tech 1 and 2. You're going to click on Modules. And once you're on Modules, you're going to find the emoji assignment. Here are some instructions, but no worries, I will go through them thoroughly. Please understand, in the emoji assignment in Canvas, we have two sets of code. We have our code for HTML, and then we have our code separated by a line for CSS. Alrighty, so go ahead into Code High School. Once you're logged in, please find the Unit 3 CSS styling website. Scroll down a bit and you will see the emoji assignment. Go ahead and click on to review it. Once the tab opens up, you'll see similar instructions and go ahead and get started. Those instructions are similar as in Canvas. In order for this to be a successful project, the first thing we need to do is click on New and click on a new file. You will have this file named style.css and add the file. Now, once you add the file, if you notice to your left and right, you have your HTML index and you have your CSS style, and also you can tabulate through both. I apologize, I closed that one. You can tabulate back and forth. This is going to be very important. You need to make sure you paste your HTML code here and your CSS code here. So let's go ahead and navigate back to Canvas. Now remember I spoke about those codes that are separated by lines? Here's our HTML code. We don't need to include the index here. Let's start with our H1. We're going to scroll down and we're going to scroll not all the way down. I apologize. My mouse moves a little fast. Okay, there we have it. Let's see. From H1 to HTML, we're going to copy it. And then we're going to go back to our emojis assignment. And we're going to make sure we're on the HTML tab there. Let's paste it. Let's save. And then we are going to refresh. You will notice this is where you're going to give your emoji a first and last name. We'll talk about that momentarily. So now let's click on our CSS tab, navigate back to Canvas, find that line that separates for the CSS code, which is here, CSS style code. And we are going to copy starting from body all the way down to 70px. We're going to copy it, go back to our assignment here, make sure we are on the CSS tab and that it's highlighted, right click, and we're going to paste it. We are going to save and refresh. And now you see your emoji will show up with the first and last name for the emoji. Now, essentially, this assignment is to make sure you know how to edit your emoji. We've been doing this for a while as far as editing colors and also font. So let's go back to the assignment. And the instructions are here. Today we will be completing a hands-on quiz. Log into Code High School, click on Unit 3, and we've done all of that already. I wanted to direct your attention to the color codes link that I put here. To change the code of the emoji, you can choose any of these codes here. You choose the one you like, and you will replace it. Excuse me. You will replace it based on where you need that code to go. I'd also like you to change the actual color of the emoji. I did give you a hint on this one, the background, and you're going to find inside the code the background image radio gradient colors here. Those are the colors you're going to change. And then you're also going to name, rename, or give the emoji a name. So let's go back here. And we have our emoji. The color I have for the background is like a light pink. I will start you off by changing the background color of the emoji. So let's go ahead and choose a color. So let's click on our CSS tab. We have our background color here. Let's go to our CSS color codes and I can choose, let's say I'll copy this one. Then I'll go back to my assignment and I'll paste it there. Let me go ahead and get rid of one of these. I'm going to save it. I am going to refresh it and my color changed. You do want to use colors that complement each other. So the black font on the royal blue background does not complement each other. So you do have the option to either change the font color or change the background color. But essentially, the assignment calls for you to edit the emoji. Now here's an example of an emoji edit here. This student named their emoji and they also changed the color of their emoji. I also have another example here. This student named the emoji motion sick and she changed the colors of the emoji, the tongue, the background of the mouth, and also the actual emoji color. If you have any questions, please send me a message on Teams.